Right. Good morning. Good morning. Last day of the year. Last day of the year. What is going on? What's happening, guys? Good to see you. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. December 31st. Here we go. All right. Let's get going here. Coffee's good. The weather's good. We're warm. We're inside. We're on the right side of the grass. Who's got it better than me? Good morning, Wendy Turner, winning the race to the tape this morning, just ahead of our perennial 822 man, Dan Bennett. I was first. Yin was in early. Matt Padron, Bubba Hogan. Well, it's about time. Come on, man. I thought was it something I said? uh, good morning, Tim. How are you? Casper's at. Good morning, Dan Bennett. Yeah, a lot of you guys on here have done a lot of big things this year. So good morning, Chris Pierce. Some of you are going to do some big things next year. Good morning, Catherine Thomas. How are you? Good to see you. We're live on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook all at the same time. Locke is here too. Oh, cool. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Getting going this morning. What's happening? What's going on today? Last day of the year. Lee Frisbee is here. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? What is going on? Yeah. Been getting some better sleep lately. Main line in the coffee. Trying to work my way back from that light colored pot of coffee I made the other day where everybody was calling for my man card. But we're getting there. So, yeah, no, I don't want you taking credit for me training me what I'm about to do in 2026. Baba, don't bait me into saying something bad. Good morning, Michael Moeller. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. What's happening? Yeah. Rocking and rolling this morning. You guys off? People off today? Taking the day off? Working? Hey, Shane, what's going on? Good to see you, man. You guys right at it? Working till noon? Working all day? Going out on amateur night? What's happening today? Wrapping up 2025 strong. Man, I can't even believe it. A year went by quickly, didn't it? I blinked, and here we are. December 31st. Unreal. Well, let's get my notes up. We'll get right into it. Where's my view? Who? Can't see anything. All right. Alex Redmond, 8.5, working all day. Like the champ that you are, right? Jameson Griffin, good to see you. I've got some time later today, Jameson. So I was going to try to get up to you yesterday. Let's hop on a call later today if you've got some time. On for ambulance starting at 3 p.m. Oh, that ought to be interesting. Yeah. Hopefully it's a quiet night. Yeah. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate that. Had a great one. We posted, I guess it posted yesterday or the day before with Jason Cisneros. So, guys, check that one out. It's a good one. So I kind of just rolled the ball out and let Jason kick it around. He did a great job. So you can tell he's very comfortable in that environment and the veteran of like 3,000 live speaking engagements. So he's very good. So, and he shares a lot of great stuff. So check it out. We'll pop it in the link, or you could go to my Facebook or Instagram or anything else and drive by my house and see the link. It all works. So you can get there. If you can't, DM me. I'll help you out. So today I want to talk about going from, and this is a good one to kind of wrap up the year with, from operator to owner. All right. With this series I've been doing called Take Your Seat. Okay. Lee Frisbee, brown nosing gets you nowhere here. Good morning, sir. Yeah, he's the last guy that I would think would be brown nose. Bubba, have you seen him? Guys, if your phone dies for a day and your business collapses, you don't own a business. You just got a job. You got a job with a fancy title and a whole lot of risk and exposure, right? Sounds good. I own my own business, but does it really own you? Ask yourself that today. So we're going to draw a line today between operator and becoming an owner. Good morning, Luke McGee. Good to see you. Yeah, we want you guys to operate like owners, okay? A couple of truths here. Operators work in the business. Owners build the business. And you hear that a lot from us, whether it's from Bubba or Steve or Richard inside the Rosenberg group. You hear that a lot, and it's very easy to say that, right? Much more difficult to make it happen, right? Yeah, good morning. Speaking of Richard, there he is. Much more difficult to make it happen, but you got to commit to it, and you got to recognize that an operator fixes today's problems, an owner prevents tomorrow's problems, an operator reacts, an owner designs and plans, an operator manages tasks, an operator builds. An owner builds leaders. Operators live in the weeds, right? Always in the weeds. Can't see the forest for the trees, so to speak, right? An owner works on the system and the vision and the culture. Okay. So I know this. Why? Because when I did it, so many things went through me. I was like, well, I don't have anybody to do that. I just gotta do it myself. Yeah. Bubba says, I like just taking an occasional emergency cell phone out that only my family and close personal friends have the number to. Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. When I stepped into coaching, guys, had to kind of build the framework that I wanted to work from. Otherwise, I knew it would just own me. It wasn't long before it did own me, and I had to make some changes. Okay. Can't just hustle. You can, but you can't do it forever. You're kind of on the clock. The juice is running when you're doing that. Okay. Good flipping morning, Mark Bunker says. Screeching in. I'm here. What I miss? Yeah. I didn't gain freedom when I worked harder, guys. It just kind of locked me down even tighter, right? I gained it when I started thinking like an owner. Good morning, Ryan. How are you? Good to see you. I gained the freedom when I started working like an owner. So if you're wondering, hey, is Bob talking to me this morning? It sounds kind of sounds like me. Sounds like what I do, right? Yeah. Bubba, I'm not going there. Oh man, I gotta get you a shirt that says pot stirrer. So how do you know that you're still an operator? Easy enough. Let me ask you a question. Is your calendar just filled with emergencies or doesn't have anything at all and you just operate from, from emergency to emergency all day long? How about this? You can't take a real vacation. You can't take a real vacation. You've never even had a vacation. All your people do though, right? They take vacations. And the subs, they take vacations. Yeah. Go buy your house with a 30-foot boat. What's going on here? How about this? Your team needs permission for everything. Like nothing, they can't do anything on their own. And then you measure effort instead of outcomes. Boy, we really worked hard today. Yeah, we'll get it tomorrow. It's always tomorrow. Yeah. Or how about this? You confuse busyness with progress. Busy. Yes, if somebody asks you how you're doing and you come with the old, oh, busier than a one-armed paper hanger over here, you know, right? Why? Why not get somebody to help you with that? Good morning. Yeah, my fantastic kick-ass coach. How you doing, Peter? Yeah, we got to chat later today. These holiday weeks get in the way of our coaching calls, don't they? So let's make sure we connect. So I don't want this week to go by. Well, I want it to go by, but not without connecting. So, yeah, you confuse that busyness with progress. It's not progress. It's just another day where you just spun your wheels and didn't get anywhere. Well, maybe you did. Maybe you made a little progress. Yeah. Good morning to you guys on YouTube. I appreciate you being here and not lighting me up. Get some funny comments, though. I really do. Yeah, busier than a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest. Busier than a anybody got any other ones? I'm busier than a what's that? A rat in a room full of chairs or something like that. Rat tail and I don't know what that one is. I don't know. Four-legged stool, something. Anyway, guys, don't wear that busy thing as a badge of honor. Really, all it says is that I'm just, employee number one in my own business. Busy does not equal productive, Chris says. Yeah, for sure. So look where you're moving the needle. Okay. These are the things, if you're on here and you're the owner or you're in a key role, this is what you should be focusing on. Number one, vision. Where are we going? You're the bus driver. Okay. Where are we going? And then the structure. Who owns what? Great way to test this is when someone comes to you with a question and you say, well, who owns that? What do you think we should do? Who owns that? What is the process for that? They'll spin around and walk back out of your office. Come back when you can answer those questions. Okay. Busier than a buffet spoon at a Weight Watchers convention. Busier than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Thank you. Oh, that's the one I was looking for, Peter. One on paper hanger in a windstorm. Yeah. Oh man, here we go. So vision, where are we going? Structure, who owns what? And lastly, standards. How do we operate daily? What do we not compromise? Where does the buck stop, so to speak? Okay. How do we operate daily? So vision, structure, standards. Those are the things. Not who's dumping the dump trailer. Busier than a woodchuck chucking wood. Here they come. Yeah. Owners build the lane. Operators stay stuck in the traffic. Okay. So if you're stuck in the traffic or you're just continuing to get something done, close enough is good enough. Let's get on to the next task. You're not operating like an owner. You're operating like an operator. Okay. Ben, busier than the comments section on a morning live with Bob. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. That's a new one. I like it. That made the big time. Yeah. Owners build a lane. Operators stay stuck in traffic. And guys, I can tell you that if you're doing all the stuff yourself and you're just looking at busy as this badge of honor, like, man, I really knocked it out of the park today. You're just a little bit more exhausted than yesterday. Spend some time working on the business development. A few years back, I worked for a guy for a bit, and one of the things that I respected about him is that he came in on Saturday and it was like his time, like 9 to noon or 8 to 11 noon, whatever. And I went in one day. I said, "Hey, what are you up to?" And he's like, "Oh, Saturday's my business development day. I don't do anything like I don't care. Like I don't look at whether we sent over the flooring or the chair rail or anything like that. I look at how we're doing on the jobs, what our margin is, what our pipeline looks like, everything top to bottom on the business." And this is that way he was checking in once a week on where he was at, which I thought was good. Who's dumb? Mark, are you feeling attacked? I was a classic dump trailer dumper, right? Nobody could back up like me, right? Yeah. Get out the way, Mark Bunker. If it's my crew, no one, because they didn't charge the battery. Yeah, or the right rear tires slack again, because it's been full of nails for 6 months and nobody changed out the tire. Yeah, exactly. That one stings a little bit, doesn't it, Mark? So, yeah, here we go, guys. A little bit of homework for you as we close up the year, and then I want to take a few minutes to talk about the new year after we get out of this little outline I got here. 5 things. Okay, I want you to write down 5 things that you did this week or that you're doing this week, and then ask yourself this: was this operator work or owner work? So look at 5 things. 5 things. I don't care. Hey, post on social media, dump the dump trailer, work my follow-up plan, call 5 former customers, whatever it is. Write down what it is you've been doing this week, and then just go down through and say operator or owner. Homework. What is this, 5th grade? Yeah, those 4th grade, they are learning long division. Those were some tough times, Ben. Who knew I'd love math later on, right? Go to the beach, Bubba says. That is, would you say operator or owner? I think I know the answer to that. Thank you, Ben. Ask yourself 5 questions this week. Operator work versus owner work. Think about it. And at least, even if you're not able to make the change right now, just recognize the space that you're kind of running in, the lane that you're in. And it's okay if you're there and you got to stay there a bit, but don't take your eye off the prize. Okay. Pete, who's cleaning snow out of the dump trailer this time? Oh, me again. Here in Maine, we like to leave the dump trailer full, let it rain once or twice, and let it freeze solid so that when Bob comes to pick it up and dump it and think he's doing everybody, a solid, and you get to the dump trailer place, the yard, and you put it up and it freezes solid, it doesn't slide out. So Then here and there, just chipping away for a couple of hours. That's good stuff right there. Toes in the sand, Mark says. If you own the business, right, beaches for all the team. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I knew we wouldn't get out of here without somebody on YouTube taking a shot at me, but thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. So 5 things this week. Is it operator work, busy work, or is it owner work? Are you moving the needle? So, all right, now I want to know in the chat a couple of things from you guys. Let's switch it up here. Let's kind of recognize that it is the last day of 2025, and I want to know some things from you guys. Where'd I put my notes here? Who's got a New Year's resolution? Okay, or who even dares to say they have a resolution on here? Rather, I would ask you, do you have some standards that you are going to raise in the coming year? Anybody have a new standard? Ben says, through a series of unfortunate events, I have only one usable arm for a couple weeks. Ooh, it really made me reflect on physical work. Oh, Ben, I hope you get better. Yeah, physical operator work. Actually kind of grateful. Yeah, something like that can open your eyes. Bots without a job on YouTube. Yeah, come at me, bots. Yeah, Ben, we hope you're all right. But sometimes like that, some things like that, you can will really make you realize that you can't do it alone, right? And I think Bubba realized that last year when he went down with the back injury. And Bubba, hop on here. Maybe we'll chat about it for a minute. I just send you the link there, if you got a minute, or if your hair's combed and everything. So Joe says new standard is design agreement implementation prior to any design or pricing. Perfect. Yeah, been working on Brandy. Good morning. Been working on standards since meeting you guys. Perfect. Yeah, right on. Yeah. Good morning, Tim Tripp. Do you guys have any? No, that's not the right link. Do you guys have any new standards you're putting in place for the coming year? Talk to me. See, Bubba, my copy paste isn't working. Hang on. There it is. There it goes. Anybody with new standards that they're going to set? Yeah. Had this happen a few years ago with a broken foot. Yeah. LOL. 3 ribs are dislocated on my spine. Holy cow. Yeah. That sounds like a fall. Oh, my word. Touring Man is here. Good to see you, buddy. What's happening, Touring Man? I got my stuff right here. I don't know if you've seen it. Thank you very much for the gift. Yeah, of that and these. One for Bubba, one for Steve, and one for myself. Evil Eyes to keep the negative energy out of the place. So yeah, set those down. I don't know how you shipped so much breakable stuff here and it got here in one piece. Yeah. So Ben truly is the one-armed paper hanger. Yeah, for sure. Justin Kohler, good to see you. Stop trying to make bad apples ripe. I like that. Yeah. Good morning, Dave Zemchek, checking in from Central New York. This is starting to be a party, guys. Good to see all you guys. Freaking Touring Man showed up this morning. Where you been, brother? Yeah, I'll get some people that'll reach out to me. Hey, I got a friend request from this Touring Man guy. What do you know? Yeah, I will use it in good time. Bubba Hogan, what do you say, buddy?
What's happening, brother?
I'm glad you got your hair combed, got all set. Get on here. Yeah, talk to us a little bit about last year when you went down with the back. And, I mean, you lost your business, right? I mean, it went down the tubes?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things I laid up from, I think it was April 12th till September 28th. Had really nothing to do with the business whatsoever, but I don't know, it operated itself after I had those systems in place and people doing what they're supposed to do. People made sales, people did jobs. I still have my checks directly went to deposit just like it always did.
Yeah.
Then I got back. Then I went to Costa Rica for a week at a World Fishing Tournament a couple of weeks after I finally returned back. I come back at the end of September, and the first week of October, went with 6 other guys and spent a week in Costa Rica.
Did you, you mentioned closing or selling. Like, if I remember right, somebody sold a pretty good job while you were gone.
That was before my back even went out. That spring, I went on a cruise with the family, and they sold a 60,000 plus pond job. Had it scheduled, everything. They got it the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Installed it after I got back, but I didn't have any part in it. They took care of all that too. So.
Well, that's good. So, so let's talk about 2026. Anything new for you? Anything that's kind of staying in 2025 and not coming with you to 2026?
Uh, I don't know. I'm changing a few things up as far as
Mm-hmm.
business wise. We're restructuring a little bit, and I'm more team led. They're going to start doing more of a, I guess you'd call it, performance based pay. I
Okay.
told them I want them to make as much money as they want to make, instead of just getting a base pay or something. And, no such thing as just bonuses anymore. They're going to go performance based. It depends on their amount of work and what work they want to do and how they're going to get paid. If they want to come sit around the shop all day and not do anything, then they're not going to get paid for it, unless it's something that needs to be done and I have them do it. And we'll work out some kind of pay structure for that, whether it be hourly or whatever. But also tell them if they're the ones that made that mess back there, I'm not paying them to clean it back up either.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll just come out and ask: are you doing this out of frustration or just to set a new standard, or both?
No, not frustration. I mean, I'm okay if they only want to make $20 or $25 an hour. I look at it as, today, the way the economy and everything is today. I think it's great, but a lot of people complain and whine about it. There's no reason they can't all be making $100,000 a year if they want to.
Yeah.
Or
So,
more.
guys, if you know people,
if they're available. So
yeah. Oh wow! Look who just showed up.
he
Ladies
didn't
and
do his
gentlemen.
hair though.
Putting a face with a name today. Mark Bunker is here. Mark,
He
how
didn't
are
fix
you?
He didn't fix his hair though, Bob.
Looks like you give yourself like
almost
high
looks
and
like an
tight.
old rooster. It almost looks like a freaking old rooster sitting there or something, Old silver rooster.
He hasn't even spoken yet, and we're putting the feet right to him.
I gotta go.
Mark, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Bob. How about you guys?
Good. I threw you out the link there. I just want to bring you on and say thanks for all your support this year. I appreciate you and Michelle and everything you guys bring to the community. But I'll put you on the spot and ask you, anything that you're kind of leaving behind in 2025 and not coming to 2026 with, or do you have something? Hey, we're not doing that anymore. That stays here.
Yeah, I let the chicken out of the barn and it ran crazy, and I am reeling it in and slowly climbing out of a big pile of shit, and things are looking way better.
At least you can talk that fly off of it though, Mark.
What's he selling?
What did he say? What'd you say, Bubba?
I said at least he can talk that fly off that big pile of crap that he made.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's the Boston in me.
I always look around at the stuff that's screwed up for me, and then I realize who did it.
Yeah,
and it's me.
That's the mirror, right? That's the mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Mark, is there a new standard, anything new that you're operating with that something that you're not going to compromise at all this coming year?
I think what's helped me tremendously is consistently, because I haven't been consistent at all, but consistently working Saturday and Sunday mornings.
Okay, it's taking a little bit of time.
I get so much traction. I'm just able to focus with no distractions, no calls from the team, nothing going on in the office, and I can just get my work done, and then set up the week basically, and it just feels so much better. Sunday afternoon, thinking, oh shit, did I do the morning, Monday morning minutes? Are those done? And my head's not spinning. Sunday afternoon is mine and Michelle's.
There you go. Yeah. So honor the standard, right? Stay with the program.
Amen.
Yeah, I appreciate you being here. Looks like we just got someone in from the Witness Protection Program. Looks like Ben Bryant just joined. Ben, you got to get some pictures hanging up there, but something. How you doing, brother?
I'm a one-arm paper hanger, so I'm doing good.
What happened, man? What happened?
That's how you end up the Witness Protection Program.
Exactly. I'd have to kill you if I told you.
Jubal just jumped in, so make sure you give a good story here. He's going to want to hear it.
So nothing too exciting. I was putting my daughter on my shoulders, and I was like, right about here, I felt everything down my right side just pop out of place. So I've got 3 ribs dislocated from my spine.
Ooh, I can't imagine something more painful. It hurts probably just to breathe, right?
Yep.
So if we make you laugh, that'll not feel good, right?
It hurts in a good way.
It's in a good way. Man, get better soon. And that's a slow healer right there, right?
Yep. It's
Well,
good.
good
I'm gonna
times.
be out for a while.
Yeah. Well, what a great time to work on the plan for 2026. I'll ask you the same question. Anything that you're trying to leave behind in 2025 and that that just doesn't come with you into next year?
Really a lot of things that you've been going over the past couple weeks. Just with hecticness and living each day by day.
Sure.
Just having a better plan and
Good.
passing that off to my guys better so we know everything that's coming up the week ahead.
Yeah.
So instead of me and them adapting as things come up, like they can at least adapt with a plan in mind.
Good deal. Yeah. Perfect. Any new standard that you're going to apply and adhere to in 2026? Like non-negotiable?
Calendars. Yeah,
Okay.
shared calendars and everything like that. That way, at least a week ahead, everyone's got that idea of going into it. So that means
Yeah.
I have to have my calendar completely put together and shareable for them to see.
Love it. Love it. Well, cool. Well, thanks for jumping on, man. I appreciate you being here. Looks like Dan Bennett is Oh boy, Jubal just jumped in. Dan Bennett, talk
What's
to
up,
me,
buddy?
How you doing?
How are you? I'm
Good.
parked. I'm not driving.
Yeah. So what's going to be new for you in 2026? What are you letting go of in 2025?
Bad
what
habits.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot has changed for me in 2025, Bob. It's funny. I was journaling about this morning. I had a little conversation with Mark Bunker this morning. I came into 2025, for a lack of better word, sort of floundering. Business was it just was. I wasn't excited about it. I wasn't moving forward. It just was.
Right.
And the same thing personally. I just was kind of lost, for lack of a better way to say it. And then I started getting closer to God. I don't want to get all foo-foo on everybody here, but I mean, that made a huge difference in my life.
Yeah.
And that led me, I believe that led me to finding Steve. I mean, you helped me find Steve as well, of course, but
Sure.
Steve and then leaving some bad habits behind and coming out of 2025, moving into 2026 in a whole different manner than I was. And I'm just
man,
really
proud of you.
good. Yeah.
Love it. Thanks for jumping on. Keep living the dream. So, hey, Jubal, I'm gonna get to you in a second. I want to say hello, but my brother Dave just jumped in, and Dave, I muted you, so I'll unmute you. But I muted a couple of other you guys just to get rid of some background noise. But you feel free to unmute if you want to jump in at all. Dave, welcome. Glad to see you here, buddy. Oh, did he leave? Maybe he just jumped out. Yeah, he probably got mad because I muted him.
He said you're not going to mute him and him stick around.
You don't mute. You don't mute me.
So you.
Yeah. Well, hey, Jubal, jump in here. And you heard what I asked Dan, probably. What's new for you in 2026? What gets left behind? What are we cutting the cord on and leaving in 2025? Anything in particular? Care to share?
I do. I heard the quote this morning from a guy named Dan Martell. I'm going to try to be a lighthouse, not a tugboat. I'm going to try to lead my guys and not drag them. That's my plan.
I like it. Yeah. And you and I talked earlier, maybe it was at ground school, about that open door in your office, right? And being a little bit more available. So that's good. Has that been going well for you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, things have been going great. And that's my plan next year. Be a leader, not a boss. That's what I want to be.
I love it. So, well, good. I'm glad you jumped in. I want to say hello to Matthew Padron, somebody that I think has made some huge strides this year, not only just in our group on the business side, but on the personal side. How you doing, Matt? Yeah, don't have any sound from you, Matt.
He went to the Richard Norheim School of Audio.
To the Nordheim Fine School of Audio and Video. We're brutal to Richard. We love Richard. Get your mic straightened out, Matt. Maybe we could get you on here. So try to get my brother back on here. That would be good for. Is this thing on here anywhere? How do I? Hey, you guys will be happy to know I did a podcast with Richard yesterday, and Easy comment. It only took 8 or 9 minutes for him to find like the link and get it straightened out. But on the upside, he didn't come on the screen and he wasn't sideways. We love you, Richard. You're right. Bunker switching his phone around. So yeah, must have gone to that. Yeah, for sure. Guys, I appreciate you being here. Matt, you got any audio yet?
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, getting an echo on mine, but go ahead. I'll be quiet.
It might be this thing here. Let me disconnect. Any better?
Yeah. Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming. Like, what's I know you've made a lot of strides this year. What's staying in 2025 versus coming with you to 2026?
What will stay in 25 is my insistence that I'm the one to do it all. So I've always been, a doer, and I've realized over the past couple of months that I still need to be a doer, just of a different sort.
Right.
So kind of what you talked about earlier, working on the business versus in the business. So I do a lot of both. And I'm actually in the process right now of bringing on a VA. So I got Chris Ty helping me with that.
Nice.
So that's big. Yeah, signed up with the temp agency. So working on getting out of the field.
Love it.
So starting my business.
Yeah, and you're on day
big
what?
changes for me.
58, 59. What day are you on of the physical challenge?
Something like that. I have to look back every day at my post from the previous day to know what number I'm on. I just forget.
I don't know anything about that.
At this point, it doesn't matter. It's just every day. It's getting harder, actually, oddly enough.
How so?
Almost 60 days in it. So discipline and diligence. Those are my operating standards.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you being here, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Thank you. Good to see you. All right. Well, thank you, Matt. We kind of got the audio figured out a little bit. Ben Bryant, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Baba, thank you for jumping on. This has been cool to get a few guys on and just kick around. Jubal, thank you. Jumping on and just talking about and kind of being role models for everybody else, because I know you guys pay attention to this stuff, and it's good stuff to hear you come on and just talk about what's happening next year. Hey, I think we got Dave back, so we'll bring him on. See if he can get on here. Let me see. Add to stage. What's happening, buddy? You're still muted. Let me see here. Unmute. I got you. David Nordturner. Nord. Let me see. I'm trying to unmute you. He would. Yeah, we tried it. Oh well. Yeah, we shot at 8 a.m. sharp around here. Yeah, guys, it's been fun. It's been fun to do this for me this year. I mean, it was 365 live 365, and we conquered that on the 26th of December. And I appreciate you guys being along for the ride and supporting me all the time. You notice that if you look at the people that are attending, it just grows all the time, and we get there quicker to 30 people quicker. And oh, here's Dave again. How you doing, brother?
Good. Can you hear me?
We got you. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for jumping on, man.
Technology today, huh? Am I right? What are you guys doing? I'm good. I'm just elbows deep into picking some fresh Maine lobster. So
nice.
Yeah, come up in our dry storage area, is where it's a little quieter. I don't have my glasses on, so I couldn't figure out where the damn mute button was.
Yeah.
So I'll have them.
Yeah. Well, hey, we're just talking about 2025, 2026. Like, what is there something with you? I know you think a lot about goals and personal and business development. Like, what is it that you're thinking about leaving in 2025 and not bringing into 2026 with you? Or what are some new things that you're looking to accomplish in the coming year?
Well, chasing our tail is kind of one of those things that's, one of those things. It always like, Murphy's Law. It kind of lives in the spare bedroom. It doesn't matter what you do. It's
Right.
equipment breakdown, this and that, fires you up, and it's like, Jesus, nothing goes right. Well, we got another restaurant that we're opening on a frickin' island this year, so we don't have the luxury of complaining or chasing our tail. We gotta go, and we want to open up another restaurant, uh, along with that one, because what we find is that we don't. What we have right now isn't enough to sustain us long term. So
Mhm.
what's holding us back? We're chasing our tail. Well, let's keep on moving.
Yeah.
We're just trying to put the right people in the right seats. Whatever business you're in. I mean, that's the struggle is real, as they say. But we just head down, stop looking back, stop being a bitch. It's like a lot of times we find ourselves complaining. It's like,
Right.
oh, Jesus Christ, and I'm guilty as charged. But yeah, we're just trying to get ourselves to that next level. And by next level, I just mean a little bit of elbow room, a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah.
In by It's hard to explain, but by chasing our tail, we're suffocating ourselves. So we need to just keep our eye on the prize and keep moving forward. Because if we're looking back, I know it sounds cliche, but we're not moving forward.
Mm.
you
Yeah.
know
A couple
yeah.
comments in the chat. Ben Bryant says, "Who's this Dave guy? A stronger, better looking version of Bob or something?" And hey,
Well,
Ben, I'll tell you a couple things. Number one, he's 5 years younger, but I'll also share this with you. He's the guy that comes for you if you screw for me. You screw with me. And there's another one too that's a little bit older. So
yeah,
they just need a name. That's all.
he's the original version. Rick's the original version.
Yeah.
Ben, my parents tried 3 times. Took them 3 times, but they got it right.
Yeah, don't think anything about that 5-year gap though, right?
Yeah. Well, his dad says he zigged when he should have zagged.
Right? For sure. Oh man. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to jump on. Those of you guys that don't know, Dave is part of the Butcher Burger operation, also the Shack in Old Orchard Beach and in Maine, and also they're creating this another restaurant on Fry Island, Maine, and really doing some cool things. He and his guy Kevin McAllister, and doing some cool stuff. Dave gets all the stuff done. Basically, is the way I kind of like. If there's a right hand man in that operation, you're
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's where Kevin's the owner, I'm second in command. I only report to him. Everybody else reports to me. And as I said when I first jumped on, I'm elbows deep into picking lobster. So there's no job for us that we won't do. We're boots on the ground. We're involved in everything without micromanaging.
Right.
I'm here down at our commissary kitchen in Biddeford, Maine. And we've got John Lemieux downstairs. He's making sauces and burger grind and
Yeah.
all that stuff. We've got an industrial fry machine here that I could fill the back of your truck up with French fries in about 5 minutes.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Careful, Wendy's on here.
Yeah, I know. She knows.
You already headed
She's
out.
worked for us before, so
Yeah, we came. She worked was it last summer or the summer before now? I can't remember.
Before, yeah.
But I came down and did a couple-day hitch just to help her. You guys were on vacation.
Yeah.
I had things going on down there,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, well, for everybody on this, be careful if you ever let Bob work for you. He's got a workers' compensation claim in on me, that bastard.
Yeah, I figure I'm in line for a little bit of consideration, you know?
Yeah.
Never did get that paycheck though.
You never will. You never will.
Ben says the food service business is tough. It's literally what almost pushed me over the edge back then. Yeah, it's nonstop busy as the owner and top management. Yeah, for sure. And what you signed up for is every other weekend is gone. You're working. You got somebody's got to cover.
Yeah,
right?
and I'm always on call, and I don't have to physically be around to solve problems because that's really all it is. We call ourselves a solutions-based company, so we're just knock down one problem, solve that, and knock down the next.
Right.
But to Ben's point, Ben, when I met my girlfriend, I asked her, what did she do for work? And she's actually in the daycare business. And I go, oh, that's funny. Me too. So, I mean, it's really, babysitting,
Yeah.
and putting out fires, solving problems, and next,
Yep. Adult daycare at times. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Wendy and I went down. You and I were on the phone. I think it was, I don't know, Sunday, and you said Butcher Burger, and Wendy looked at me like, so, it wasn't but a few hours we were on our way. Well, we probably could
Yeah.
need to stop by Costco and get a few
Yeah.
things. Well, that's kind of near Butcher Burger.
Yeah.
So we ended up down there.
Yeah.
We ended up down there and
Yeah.
had a great meal, and it's a great operation, good
Yeah.
experience. And oftentimes I don't tell them who I am, so to speak, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not Dave's brother when I go in, and they'll sniff me right out. They're like,
Oh yeah, they do
you know.
too.
And then,
They say you're Dave's older, uglier brother.
right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Man, well, thanks for jumping on. I love you.
Yeah, love you
Appreciate
too.
you being here. Happy
Yes,
New
sir.
Year, and
Yeah, you too.
get back down there and shuck some clams or something.
Will do, brother.
All right,
Peace.
take care.
See ya.
See you. Bye. Well, guys, this has been fun today. I appreciate everybody that jumped on. Super cool for you guys to get in here. We'll do more of that. We have a good time with it. Switch it up a little bit here in 2026. But, as you move into the new year, just ask yourself what you're cutting loose from, what's going away, and what you're going to, what's worthy of bringing into 2026. Sorry, just trying to get Dave's face off the screen there. I don't know how to do that. Kick from the studio. Kick David. Kick guest. How he did it. Yeah. What's coming into 2026 with you? And back when I used to work a lot with Ben Newman and be involved in his crew and Uncommon Live, and he came up with this concept of the never do it again list, and worked on filling that out. So I would ask you guys, I think it's good to share that. Like, what are you never doing again? What is it time that you drew the line in the sand and said, not doing that? I mean, guys, if you want to do your New Year's resolutions, whatever, but if you want to see how those work out, stop by a Planet Fitness on January 1st and then head back over there about mid-February, and you'll see what a resolution does. Okay. I would challenge you to create a new standard and honor that throughout the year. Okay. And you might fall off the track a little bit, but get back on. Do the 2-day thing. Like, never miss twice. If you're looking to eat right, don't eat badly 2 days in a row. If you're looking to work out every day, don't miss a day. If you might miss a day, but just don't do it twice. Okay. Kick ass, take names. Let's go 2026. Yeah. Is Bubba pissed? You are coaching after he trained you. Oh, you got me on that one, Bubba. He throws these comments in, and I start reading them. Like, at halfway through, I'm like, as it's coming out of my mouth, I'm like, nah, I probably shouldn't read that one. So Ben said it taught me a lot of customer service and resource management and pre-planning. Yeah, referring back to the restaurant stuff, I think, Ben. Yeah, for sure. Ask yourself, what would Bubba do? Okay, good to see you, Pat Johnston. Yeah, good to see you in here. Appreciate you, Rachel. You guys that have been here like day in, day out, all year long. Where is Dave? Is Dave here today? I don't think he is. Rick, my brother Rick's here. We tried to get him on, but he didn't see the link, or he hadn't combed his hair yet. So Richard Nordheim, thank you for letting us kick you around a little bit this morning. We love you. Just going back through. Ben Bryant, thanks for jumping on. Tyler Kirk was here. I don't know if he still is, but Tyler's the man. And I hope you guys check out his link. We've got him in, so just go back a couple days. You'll see his link. He's at Legacy Media, doing a great job. If you're having trouble with your website or anything like that, digital footprint, branding, even just the direction that you're going with things, and not, getting it in line and not using the shotgun approach, hit Tyler up. Guys, we'll be at Job Tread Connect, January 14th through the 16th. We've got a 2-day takeoff event coming up at the end of January. So if you want to come and learn a lot about business, come down to Houston as my guest, Bubba's guest, Steve's guest, Richard's guest. We'll get you in there. No charge. You just have to pick up your airfare and hotel, and we'll breathe some business life into you over a couple of days. So we would love to see you. And lastly, check out the ticker on the bottom of the screen. That's Wendy's Love and Kindness Threads Etsy store. So check that out. She's selling T-shirts and hoodies like hotcakes over here. In fact, we were talking this morning about just doing an order so that she could have some just here on site, because a lot of people locally are like, hey, can I get one? She's also equipped at a store up in Naples. Oh man, what is the name of that? Wendy, put it in the comments what the name of the store is. I'm sorry. I'll remember it in a second. Put it in there. But up in Naples near the Causeway, if you want a shirt and you're local, you can get one. She's got a whole bunch of stuff up there. She's set up in a I call it kind of a boutique. It's not a consignment, more of an artisan shop. Damn, I can't remember the name of it. Please put the link in for me. No, it's not Target. Causeway Commons. Thank you very much. I was almost there with Causeway. Not Walmart, not yet. Bubba, maybe you can help us with that. So appreciate it. So, guys, this was a little bit of a long one this morning, but we had some fun. I hope you've had fun this year, had some laughs, learned a little bit of something about something, whether it's personal or business. Hope that in some way I've been able to impact your life, how you do business, how you show up in life. Yeah, you were close, Bubba. So Peter says the office is closed, but I'm still here getting stuff done. Money isn't the issue, but the work is still here without distraction. Yeah, it's not bad to get some quiet time in the office, right, Peter? Love that. Happy New Year to all you guys. As you know, be right here tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Bring a friend. Bob needs a trench coat for Wendy's shirts. Yeah, just I got the hoodies over here. They got the long sleeve. Yeah. Brandy says, have a great day, guys. Brandy, we got a frame for that print you sent me, so that's going up today. Richard Nordheim, thank you for being here. Appreciate all you guys. There was one other comment. Watches down one side, shirts down the other. Yeah, you guys got me. You got me. So anyway, guys, we're going to get after it today. We're going to go sprinting through the finish line of 2025 into 2026. Tim Tripp, thank you. Good to get to know you this past year, and many of you as well. Just met this year. Yeah, we'll see you next time, Ben. Appreciate you jumping on. Take care of that arm, shoulder, ribs, all that stuff. So, and with that, Happy New Year, guys. Be safe if you're going out and around. It's not you I'm worried about. It's the people coming at you on the other side of the road. So keep your head on a swivel. Be safe, and I will talk to you in the morning. Take care, guys. Happy New Year.